Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor. I am your host and the Crypto Emperor. Welcome everybody to the weekly Sunday live stream. We do have a ton to discuss today, a ton of scheduled content that I do want to go over, as well as a lot of time spent looking at the charts. Because with the Ethereum merge coming up, either we're going to pump or we're going to dump. It's going to be one of the two. Bitcoin dominance still in a very interesting place, setting up for some altcoin major rallies. I'll be discussing everything in this video, going over my entire game plan going forward here. So be sure to stick with me until the very end. Kick your feet up, get comfortable. We're about to embark on an absolutely amazing and engaging live show. Before we do actually go ahead and get started, let me go and catch up with our live audience today. Big shout out to Moby Sage in here nice and early, saying he's hyped and he is ready for the live stream. Also big shout out to Dre and Labradoodle saying LFG Empire, been a great couple of days. Connor is fire. I appreciate that, Labradoodle. I know you've been crushing it with the trades in the Discord, as have we all. We have X Shadow Media saying good night from here. I really hope Bitcoin takes a nice dump sooner than later so I can hit my buy orders at 17,500. I'll be discussing my hypothesis and what I think is going to play out with the Bitcoin price chart, with the Bitcoin price, whether we're going to go right down to those lows at 17,500 or we go on a rally first before a major crash down lower. So X Shadow Media, great to see you here in the live show, in the live chat. Stick around to the Bitcoin technical analysis section to get those questions answered. We have Rigoberto with us. We got Elvis saying hi, Connor. Hi, everyone. What's going on, Elvis? We also got GT Nuts in the building. What's up, GT Nuts? How are you? Good to see you here in the live chat. Guys, it's time to get started. Let's get into our crypto market overview and get into the meat of this live stream. So looking at the crypto market, by the way, we got Expendable Youth saying he's blazing with the crypto empire, with the empire. Expendable Youth, good to see you, my friend. Blaze it up. And we also have Dalton Moore saying, what's up, Empire fam? Can't make the show today, but I will watch the replay later. Have a great week. Dalton, good to see you here in the live chat. Definitely catch up with that replay later on. Guys, let's hop into the crypto market overview. Right now, Bitcoin is trading for $21,642 at a major resistance level. We'll be hopping into the chart in the next segment of the stream. We have Ethereum trading for $1,772. And then we have our top 10, BNB, BUSD, XRP, Cardano, Solana, then DOT. But really a lot of attention right now is on Cosmos, the Cosmos Hub, and Atom, trading at $15.79. It's one of the strongest coins in the market right now. And if we do see continuation from altcoins, Atom's going to go to $20 plus here in the immediate short term. So definitely, if you're looking for a volatile coin to trade and you're looking to capture some nice percentage gains, you should have Atom at the top of your watch list. I'll be discussing my plan with it in the stream. And looking at the other coins right now, Terra Luna Classic, I should say. Terra Luna Classic is the meme coin of crypto. I want to talk about that a little bit this stream. I will be discussing my thoughts on it. But yeah, this is the new meme coin. This is the new Doge. This is the new Shiba Inu, and we're early still. So pay attention to this one. It's not going anywhere. Just like Ethereum Classic over here, market cap number 19. Nobody uses it. Nobody builds on it, but it's still number 19 in market cap. We now have Terra Luna Classic. It's not going anywhere, folks. Pay attention to it, and I'll be discussing what's happening with it in the stream. And other than that, not a lot has changed. We've seen some crazy pumps the past week. Celsius network still being manipulated by the big whales. And underneath Celsius, we have a lot of gains from 5% to 15%. So the market's moving. There's volatility to trade, which is very good. Right? That's what we look for as traders. We also have Terra Classic USTC. This is more of a meme coin than Terra Luna Classic. And Terra Luna itself pumping, right? Luna is alive from the dead, back from the dead right now. A lot of action happening with these coins. And just stick around in the stream. I want to talk about it later on. We also have Ravencoin RVN up 82% on the week, guys. Now, to most people, they would be surprised to see RVN Ravencoin. Most people don't know what Ravencoin is. Ravencoin's a very bullish crypto project. It's an original proof of work crypto, and it's basically asset transfer for the blockchain where Bitcoin is value transfer. So it does one thing, and it does one thing very well. Now, everybody who is subscribed to Crypto Empire and watches my live shows is already aware of what Ravencoin is, because I actually discussed it last week. So I do want to briefly just touch up on this segment from last week's stream and why you guys need to be paying attention to everything said here on Crypto Empire, because rarely do I miss. Let's go ahead and watch this. And, speaking about these proof of work networks, something that you should be aware of is Ravencoin RVN. All right, Ravencoin been around for 4 years now, from 2018. Currently up 17% on the day. I'm not sure why that didn't show up in the top gainers for the day. But Ravencoin, if you have no idea what it is basically a blockchain for transferring. Anyway, Ravencoin brought it up last week on the stream at 3.3 cents. Now, if we look at Ravencoin trading at 5.25 cents, so almost a 100% gain there in the week. Look, I do this for a reason. I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody, get what they want out of crypto. Everybody joined crypto to make money. Let's be real, right? Of course, we're in it for the technology. We believe in this technology that it's going to totally change the world, and it's already totally changing the world. But we're here early chasing after the gains. That's why I say let the gains be with you. So Ravencoin, anyway, up almost 100% from when I did discuss it last week. And yeah, this is it's a very good project for the next bull run. I'll keep it at that. I will be making some more content about it in the future, but good to see RVN crushing it. Now, with that being said, it is time to hop into the charts and go over the technical analysis, because that's really the main part of the stream that I do want to cover. Of course, the Ethereum Merge September 14th in like 3 days now. So let's go over the charts right now and see what's happening. First of all, we have Atom here. Of course, I discussed Atom in the beginning, saying how it's the strongest coin on the market. And if you're looking for volatility to trade, I would definitely have it at the top of your watch list. As we can see, Atom breaking the top of this range over here above 13.50, pushed up to $17.20 earlier in the week. Now it's flagging a major bull flag, and everybody who's taken, I should say, the Crypto Empire Premium Elite Trading course is an expert on these patterns, because I spent a lot of time and I made beautiful graphics and quizzes and homework on how to basically ingrain these patterns in your head. But with this Atom flag right now, and we'll see with a lot of these chart patterns that look like they're forming these bullish continuations, are the steep decline in volume. All right, notice how we have a major decline in volume with the consolidation. This volume is going to pick up. All right, so if you are a scalper or a day trader, basically you'll look to get into this while the volume is super low in the continuation, as it is now in this consolidation. And then on that initial volume spike up, right, if you're a day trader or a scalper, you'll look to exit there. As a swing trader, you need to deal with the large intraday swings that happen in the market. Because here's the thing. As a trader, you're either going to be a scalper, a day trader, a swing trader, or a longer-term positional trader. The problem with scalping is you need a lot of capital, like a lot of capital. Don't even bother doing it if you don't, at least at the bare minimum, have like, I want to say 10, but even 10 grand is barely enough for scalping. Of course you can do it. As a day trader, 10 is good. But for scalping, you need a ton of capital, and most people are too slow. Most people don't sell quick enough. As a day trader, you need to sell into the large volume moves. Most people wait too long because they get greedy. They think it's going to go higher. And then as a swing trader, you need to basically sit through all the volatile swings that happen both up and down until price reaches your target. So you need to pick your poison. You need to pick what's best for yourself. Recently, I have been swinging, but mainly day trading, really, because the market will just erase your gains if you don't take your profit. But anyway, that's Atom. Let's hop into Bitcoin. Watch out for that flag on Atom. Now on BTC, I did make a video earlier in the week right here, made it 1 day ago, about the rally that's happening right now, saying that Bitcoin will go ahead and reach this resistance level from $21,750 to $22,100. Exactly as expected, price made it to this level. now facing resistance. As we can see, this is an obvious supply zone. If we just look to the left a little bit, before we had that major crash down to 18,500, this was the top of that little consolidation before that next impulse wave down, forming a supply level. Right, so that's how we're able to signify and distinguish what are the main supply levels on the chart, and that's how I was able to know that price was going to go ahead and really face some big resistance here at $21,750. Now we do have 22K right above, and if we look at the macro here on BTC, this is setting up for, it can only go one of two ways, of course. It's either going to go up or down from this level. Personally, I think with the Ethereum merge, we could be in for a bit of a surprise. Everybody is thinking sell the news, sell the news, sell the news, sell the news. It's going to crash. We're so accustomed, we're conditioned to a sell the news event now. They could just throw a curveball at us and pump it. All right, so do not do not think that we're just automatically going to sell off with the merge. We could be in for a little bit of a curveball. The market makers are ruthless, and they will do what everybody least expects. So if everybody's expecting that sell the news with the merge, we could get a pump. So I would not be surprised to see BTC continue out. Basically what this is right now on the daily price chart, for everybody who knows supply and demand, this could very well be the formation of a rally-based rally demand zone. And in order for that formation to complete, it would need to print another green candle similar to this monstrous daily bullish engulfing green candle that was printed just 2 days ago now. All right, this would form a rally-based rally zone, and we would be off to the races back up to 23K, as you can see here. I did explain this 23K level last week, but let me go ahead and explain it again for everybody who did not attend or maybe forgot. What we have here is a drop-based drop supply level outlined here. I'll put it in yellow so everybody can see it. Watching at home today in our live audience, as well as on the replay later on. This is a drop-based rally supply zone, and why I isolated this one candle, why I know that this is a good supply zone is because I see the major move away from the zone. What this major move signifies, see how it left in haste, it didn't dilly-dally, it just huge move down. That means there are leftover orders over here, right? The basic order block concept. This is a supply zone over here at $23,000 to $23,200. This is the next major resistance level on Bitcoin if it can break above this current resistance level at $21,750. Now, if we look at this, what is this right here, guys? If you said ascending pennant, you got it correct. All right, we have horizontal resistance, ascending price action, continuous higher lows on the 4. This is a 12-hour price chart. If we go to a 1 hour, it's going to be even more distinct, right? Obvious ascending pennant. Look at the wedge. Look at the wedge. Price is pinching. It's coiling. It's about to break out. This is a bullish pattern, but I've seen these break to the downside time and time again. But probability-wise, this is expected to break out to the upside, this ascending pennant formation here. So again, watch for that move to 23K. That's the next level on the chart. Here in the immediate short term for Bitcoin, either going to be happening later on tonight towards the weekly candle close, or as we do start up this upcoming week with the Ethereum merge right around the corner. It will be volatile. It's going to be super, super volatile. If you think it's going to be straight up in one direction or straight down in one direction, no, that's not going to happen. All right, this thing's going to move. It's going to move fast. It's going to go all over the place. So a lot of liquidations, a lot of shakeouts. Welcome to cryptocurrency. Get used to it. It's not changing. It's not going anywhere until the market really does fully mature. But we're not there yet. Now, if we look at Bitcoin dominance as well, Bitcoin dominance still down here in the 40 percentile range. Let me see what's going on in the live chat over here. Catch up with everybody real quick. Rigoberto saying the bulls are making a run. And let's see, Stan, what's up, Stan? How's it going? Tori, how are you, Tori? And Joshua saying, to the moon, Luna Classic. Remember that in an episode of Wheel of Fortune, the prize clue was Bitcoin is the future. Thankfully, it wasn't DXY, it's the future. Let's see, Rigoberto. Connor, a few weeks ago you said the ETH merge would be a bull trap. With the current market situation, is the merge still looking like a bull trap, or is it a relief rally we've been waiting for? So Rigoberto, I think I might have answered that question for you. I think it could be a relief rally here, and especially with this Bitcoin dominance for altcoins right now. Randy's saying let's pump the market, and Joshua very hyped up on Terra Luna Classic. By the way, guys, we had 36 viewers, 37 viewers, and only 13 likes. Go ahead right now and smash up that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm, and also get some hype up in the live chat. Let's get our energy levels up right now. So also looking at Bitcoin dominance, we're bouncing here at the 40 percentile region. This is low. This is near all-time low levels. I made a video about this earlier in the week. And what this means, what this is setting up for, when dominance is this low like it is right now, it sets up for altcoins to rally and for them to outperform Bitcoin. I've already gone over how the major high demand altcoins have been crushing Bitcoin in terms of performance over the past few months. And this is set to continue with Bitcoin dominance this low over the next 1 to 2 months. I think we can see dominance stick around down here. And we could see a little bit of a mini altcoin season here in the next 4 to 8 weeks. Do not be surprised if we see some stupid, crazy altcoin pumps, 100% to 500%. It can very well happen when the dominance is this low. We're already starting to see it, of course, with things like Luna and Luna Classic. But pay attention to this Bitcoin dominance, or just watch this stream and I'll tell you what you need to know about it. What you need to know about it is altcoins are going to pump. With dominance this low, altcoins are going to rip. All right, that's all you really need to know about that. And also Ethereum dominance continuing to charge up higher. Last time we talked about it was last week on the live stream here. This was on September 4th. And now we're looking at it again. It gained about 1%. It gained around 1% in dominance since last week. So Ethereum with the merge sucking up some more market share. If we look at the Ethereum Bitcoin price chart, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Looking at the ETH BTC chart, trading at 8.1% of one Bitcoin. One Ethereum currently 8.1%, almost 8.2% of one BTC. So in a major supply level here, let's go to a weekly because this does go back further. So in a major weekly level over here, right now, ETH BTC. So we could see a rejection. We could very well see a rejection. We're in a weekly supply zone. The higher the time frame, the more reliable the technical analysis, as I always do say. So keep that in mind. But then again, we could potentially make a run to 10.5 mil sats, maybe even get up to 11 million Satoshis per Ethereum. But we are in a major weekly supply level as it does stand right now. And what happens in supply zones, you expect price to get rejected from supply levels. But anyway, still, I think altcoins can still have a run with the dominance so low. It could start to shift here, but I think we have at least 1 to 2 months of really, really bullish price action for alts here. Catch up with the live chat. We got Mr. Sellers Homes, North Jersey Real Estate in the building. What's going on, Mr. Sellers Homes? We got Stan Cerruti saying, I'm doing good, my man. Nice to catch you live again. Awaiting your ETH analysis, dump or pump. I'm always having my bags ready. Absolutely. Good to see some hype up in the live chat. We got Ala in here saying that Donnie delivered with rare Sama the NFT marketplace's coin. I saw that, Ala. I've seen it all over Twitter, my man, but thank you for letting us know here in the live chat. Interesting name for a coin, I must say. So let's go to the ETH USD chart right now. And ETH on the USD chart, again, we're on a daily price chart, and we are yet again at a major resistance level, right at my line, right? Right at my line here at $1,761. Price just above it right now. But this line fully controls price right now. And who asked if we're being held back? GT said, is it me or does it seem like we are being held back? I do agree. I think we are setting up for a short squeeze here. The way things appear, the way things feel, it feels like we're setting up for a short squeeze. It feels like people are trying to suppress this and hold it down. But you can even just feel it with the kind of just the overall consensus on the market. People are interested in crypto again. After this last sell-off on ETH, when ETH went back down here to 1,400 and Bitcoin went down to 18,500, the rally out of it got a lot of people interested in crypto again. And you can feel it. So there is demand right now. Of course, it's not a large buyer pool by any means. It's the same kind of people that have always been in it. Not a lot of new users, I would say, but there is some demand here. People are interested. People are paying attention. We could be setting up here for a nice short squeeze if we can actually go ahead and close above this level at $1,760. Above that, we have their next level at $2,000. That's going to be right here. 1984 to 2077 is our next major level on the chart. And if we just look to the left, it hasn't really been retested. Hasn't really been retested here. And again, very obvious supply level over here to the left on the chart. It would make sense for price to get back up here and test it, right? And above $2,000, it's not a lot of percentage points away. It's quite a small gain. 15% to possibly 18%. So a decent sized gain. It would definitely allow altcoins a lot of room to run. And then we would play level to level as we always do here at Crypto Empire. I'm not trying to predict a month out in the future. I'm trying to see what's going to happen here in the immediate short term. Because as a trader, that's what I'm most concerned about. And that's, of course, how I go ahead and make my money. Right, I want to know what's going to happen here in the short term. What's going to happen 2 months out doesn't bother me. There's no time like the present right here, right now. Right, so we're concerned about what's going to happen in a few hours, what's going to happen tomorrow. Right, not a month out, so to speak. And right here in the immediate short term, it's looking like we are ready to make a pounce up to that $2,000 level on Ethereum with the merge right here. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. It's going to be volatile. I would expect head fakes, false breakouts left and right. But I'm positioned long right now in a few altcoins. So that's ETH, that's BTC. And I do really seriously think that altcoins with dominance so low, we're going to go on a little mini altcoin season here in the immediate short term. So does that mean you should throw all of your Bitcoin into altcoins? No, absolutely not. You have to be responsible. You need to use risk management principles and follow your trading plan. But I do think that altcoins will go ahead and start outperforming Bitcoin here. If we look at another one, if we look at RVN, my signal today is like super laggy. I want to look at Raven on the Bitcoin chart. But even if we look at this on the US dollar chart here, again, I'm saying that altcoins are going to go ahead and rally. What do we have? We have another bull flag on RVN. If we look at this thing, again, notice how with the first flag, a little bit of a TA lesson for everybody watching right now. This is the first bull flag. I mean, this thing has been this is an hourly chart, but this is just a beautiful display of, this is how bull markets work. Bull markets are so easy to trade. Reason being is the market conditions are different. And the reason the market conditions are different is because there is a much higher trading volume. When there is a higher trading volume, that means there are more people and more capital. The charts are easier to read. The charts are more predictable. The charts actually make sense. It's not algorithms, right? Going ahead and making zigzags, right? With the price action, going ahead and wicking out everybody they possibly can. When we have higher volume, algos can't necessarily do that, and we get true, real price action. And this is a perfect example of it. Notice first pump up, volume spike, consolidate, right? Sell off, consolidate, decreased volume, bam, another pump up, volume comes back in. And then here, right, another volume spike. Now with this consolidation, this one just here, notice after the big pump, consolidation, look at the volume drop off, right? This is a telltale sign, and these 3 big green volume bars are a telltale sign that the bulls have the ball. The bulls are in control, and this thing's going to pump some more. All right, and we can see here with RVN, out of the consolidation, volume comes back in, bam, right? Goes ahead, prints a red candle. Notice how the selling, there was barely any selling on that red candle. Bam, another continuation up higher. So how do you actually trade this? Well, I traded it yesterday with waves. We can see here with waves on the hourly price chart. If we go to the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group here, and we go to the calls, I called waves right here yesterday at around 8 a.m. because basically I saw the same thing that happened with Ravencoin. I saw the huge pump up with volume, and then what happened again? The volume completely dropped off when price was consolidated. All right, so I took my entry at around 492, and basically I was waiting for the volume to come back in. And that's exactly what happened. Didn't necessarily fully play out. I still think it will have the potential to go on a really big pump, especially with this declining volume still. But this was a nice little day trade for everybody in Crypto Empire in the Discord yesterday. What happened as soon as we got back above $5, we had a little run up to 520 and noticed that volume spike. And I was watching this, and we can see some members caught this waves trade right here. Mr. Sellers Homes, 97%. Myself, caught 81% on this one. Nice little day trade there. And I'm still holding some of my position in case it does pump up higher. And a few other members catching this waves trade here. But that's another perfect example of a continuation pattern going ahead and playing out and just using volume as a leading. Like, volume is not an indicator. Volume is a statistic. Right, it's not like the MACD or the RSI. It's not an indicator. Volume is a statistic, but it can be used as a leading indicator if you know how to read the volume bars. And when we have a huge buying volume spike, a cool off, you expect the volume to go ahead and pick back up again. And that's exactly what it did here with waves. That's what it did with RVN. That's what it did with Luna. Right, I also traded Luna. I didn't catch this first initial parabolic move up. We can go over here. By the way, with waves last night at 8:36 p.m., pretty much said take some profits after the rip when price was all the way at the top, and also move your stop loss up. I always update my trades, let everybody know the exact moves I make to manage my trades as well, which is very important because trade management it's almost harder than taking your entry. You really have to know how to manage the trade. Super important. But anyway, yeah, we were waiting for this waves move. We were watching it play by play. And with Luna, let's go ahead and find our Luna. We've been doing a lot of activity here in the Discord. All right, so Friday night right here at, when was this, 6 p.m., what do we have here? This is literally a picture-perfect bull flag, all right, on Luna. We had the pump, and price was just over here at that point. Price was just over here on Luna at that point. But I let everybody know, like, look, this is going to pump again. This is not finished. It's so picture perfect. Let's go to the chart I had up, the 33-minute chart. Look, when we have a huge volume spike, then we consolidate with decreasing volume. It's going to pump again, all right? Like, this is... I know a lot of people are newer to TA, but if you've been doing this for as long as I've been doing it, when I see stuff like this, my eyes just light up and I start frothing from the mouth because I know I'm about to make an absolute killing with my trades. That's exactly what happened here, all right? And we can see again, let everybody know how to trade it, right? If you can get it $5 or below, you're good. What happened here, right? Price trading just below $5 for a short amount of time. And then shortly after, it went ahead and exploded. It exploded. All right, it didn't have another full breakout. It still potentially can with the way this is setting up, right? With this trend line. This trend line looks like it wants to get broken to the upside sometime around here, early this upcoming week. But even just still, if you were trading this on margin, which, I don't condone anybody to trade on margin, especially if you're new, but if you want to trade on margin and you know what you're doing, have at it. But a 33% move here, all right, a 33% move. Even if you're just spot, you will crush it, all right? And as you can see, inside of the Discord, again, we were prepared for this one. Myself as well as a ton of other members. By the way, I traded it again yesterday after the first initial pump. I made a killing on Luna this weekend. Absolute killing on it. Members here also just crushed it. All right, Kava, we're also in Kava right now. But as you can see here, we dominated these bull flags this weekend. And usually weekends are riskier to trade, but when we have Bitcoin dominance super low and we have all these altcoins showing the increased volume and then the consolidation with the drop off in volume with a high degree of probability that it's going to go ahead and continue to pump, we capitalize on it. All right, so if you want to join the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group, go ahead. You see the bottom of the screen, the banner, cryptoempirecode.io. Go to my website, hit the join Discord banner at the top, and get yourself inside. Get yourself inside there. All right, especially with this little altcoin season that we're about to go on. So that's Waves, that's Luna. Let's also take a look at Lune C. Lune C on the daily chart. Again, this thing went parabolic. As we can see, it's up around 10x plus from the lows. And this is the new meme coin. This is the new meme coin in crypto. And just as people regretted not buying any Doge or not buying any Shiba Inu, not financial advice, but I think that history could go ahead and repeat here. And we could see Lune C and USTC become the new meme coins, become the new Doge and SHIB, and we'll have a bunch of people who bought a little bit of it and it made crazy astronomical price returns. This makes sense to be the candidate for next bull market's top meme coin because it's literally the biggest meme in the world. Everybody knows what it is already. It went to zero from a top 10 coin, right? It was the laughing stock. Just imagine if it did actually come back. All right, so let's go ahead and start discussing this right now with our Twitter wisdom. So first up, we're going to start talking about how to find the low cap gems, how to find the really, really good picks that had the potential to explode. Well, we have Capo the Third, also known as Capo the Destroyer. Capo is back on Twitter. Go ahead and give Capo a follow. Absolute OG in crypto. And he is a legend, always putting out very good stuff. But anyway, today for our Twitter wisdom, we'll be featuring Capo. He's saying keep it simple. All right, for 100x plays, consider. Now, this is worthy. Everybody should kind of know this stuff already, but if you're brand new to crypto and you don't know what to look for, this is a very good bullet point summary on what to look for in a project, whether or not it has the potential to do very well in the future. So, of course, it needs a competent team. It needs a competent advisory board. It needs a solid driver behind the steering wheel. Obvious, right? So competitors' market cap. How are the competitors of this project doing? Do they have a lot of interest, a lot of capital inside of them? Does it have a working product? Does it have a use case? Are the venture capitalists and the private sale investors, are their tokens already distributed? Or are they locked, waiting to be dumped on the open market? Very important here, right? Are people getting paid to talk about it? Does it have a previous all-time high, a previous bull market cycle? Look, typically you want to look for the new stuff with 100x low cap gem possibilities. You don't want something that's already gone 100x in a different previous bull market cycle. Reason being, there are a ton of bag holders, people holding onto the bag when they bought it at the top. They're just waiting for break even to sell. This causes a ton of selling pressure. So we want to look for the shiny new objects, the shiny new tokens, the shiny new coins to find the 100x's, all right? So very important. Does it have a previous all-time high? Is it 100x? Did it go through a previous bull market cycle? And are there a ton of people who are waiting to just sell it because they bought it at the top and they're down 99% now, waiting to get out of it? You need to know this stuff. This is very important. All right, active team. Are they building on GitHub? Are they actually shipping code out, or are they all talk and marketing? Is it revenue generating, or is it like the the whole entire DeFi Ponzi we saw last bull market, where all of the coins say they have great staking and liquidity provider rewards, but it's just token inflation, right? It's kind of like Hex right now, right? You get 38% or something like that, but it's all just Hex tokens. And about Hex, look, Richard Hart is a legend. He's not going to do anything to Hex to harm it. But the thing you need to be concerned about with something like Hex is all the early investors that have been staking now for years that are just waiting to dump, a ton of Hex onto the market. It's not Richard Hart that's going to cause the massive sell-off. It's all the other people that got in super early that have been staking all this time that would cause a massive sell-off. So again, this Hex, something like Hex, has the previous bull market, has the previous all-time high. I'm more interested in Richard Hart's newer products, things like Pulse Chain, right? The new exciting shiny stuff that doesn't have any history. This is what I would prefer, and this is why I'm going over this list right now, and I'm just using Hex as an example. All right, so is it revenue generating or is it just token inflation? How are the tokenomics? How's the runway, right? Do they have actual capital to actually build? Super important. And he says that's really it. That's for free. There's your key to financial freedom going into the next bull run. I don't want anything from any of you. It's nice having less followers because most of you are cool and want to learn. Capo used to have a Twitter account with over 100,000 followers. Now he's at 6,000. He makes new accounts all the time because he doesn't like people following him. So go give Capo a follow. He always talks about super, super good stuff. And one coin that he's looking at right now for a potential 100x, I want to share it with you guys. Not my call. All credit goes to him. Is Wasder, W-A-S. All right. If we just look very briefly on what this is, look at the market cap right now. So I looked at this last night. The market cap was $11.8 million. Now it's $12.5 million. So around $700,000 went into this coin overnight because there are people on Twitter talking about it. Everybody's looking for that next 100x. If we look at this chart over the last 14 days, this thing was $0.015. Now it is trading for 3.7 cents. And also, if we look at the market cap over this time, the market cap went from 5.8 million to now 12 million. So it basically over doubled. So don't chase after something. We could see another major drop. We're not out of the bear market yet. But this is a gaming metaverse play right here. Super low market cap. It's new. So if you're looking for a degen pick, well then go ahead and check out WAS. Right, it's kind of the talk of the town right now for anybody who knows about it. A lot of people talking about it. I haven't bought any, but I do want to let all of you guys know right away quickly. All right. Wasder, WAS. But that's how you find low caps, all right? Super good info there. Now let's talk about Luna and USTC and why I think it could be the next crazy meme coin, all right? So this guy's saying right here, this is a funny Twitter account I just randomly found on Twitter, but he brings up some very good points, all right? So he's saying, remember, the Terra rug pull from $1 to 0.006 cents by the corrupt elites. Renamed to USTC. It was laughed at and left for dead. Then word got out, not only retail, but the top 100 holders never sold. It rose from the dead, and now it's making peasants into kings. All right, so basically, USTC was, of course, a stable coin. It lost its peg. Now it's trading for around 5 cents. But 90% of the holders didn't sell it. If we look at the supply is 9.8 billion. All of it's in circulation, and the market cap is $526 million. Right, number 94 in market cap. If this was to reach Lunc's market cap, as this guy said right here, he's basically saying how if Lunc goes to $1, then USTC will go to $75 per USTC. So this is not financial advice here. This is a total high-risk speculative investment. But if you have some money that you can actually afford to lose, and you're looking for a punt, a meme coin play, I don't think it's too late to check these out. Not financial advice at all, but I figured I would share it. I mean, I traded Luna this weekend. I made an absolute killing on it. This is different than shorter term trading. This is kind of holding and waiting, but still check it out, right? Look into it. It is very interesting. And with Lunc as well, they're about to implement a token burn, right? they're about to burn 60 to 80% of this supply. So I'm interested. I'm a little bit interested. I bought a super small amount in terms of what I can do. It's going to be different for everybody. A super small amount that they can afford to lose. A few $100 isn't going to hurt me too much. So we'll see what it does in the future. But I don't want to spend too much time talking about this. Let's see what's going on now with the live chat here. Joshua Sharrow talking a lot in the chat today. Lisa Ford saying, hello, Empire. It's time to make some money. It's always time to make some money. Always time to make some money, Lisa. Always, always, always. Moby asking, is Juno a good coin to accumulate? Now, Juno is in an interesting spot now because of everything that's happening with Cosmos Atom and the Cosmos Hub, interchain security. It's going to be like the main kind of layer 1 now. And that does take away some interest from Juno, but Juno is already established as a layer 1 blockchain. It works. And I do think it will have another run. Is it my top pick right now? No, it's not. But if you want exposure to the Cosmos ecosystem, it's definitely a solid coin to have in your portfolio. All right, so Juno, not my top pick, but it's still a decent one. That's my thoughts on it. And if we look at the chart, available on Bitget, of course. Bitget, where I'm doing my trading nowadays. If we look at this chart, I made videos on it when it was $45 near the all-time high. But if we look at this chart, crashed all the way to $2. It had a lot of problems in terms of its kind of it had growing pains, I should say, not necessarily problems. It's a brand new chain. Currently on the 3-day chart, it's bull flagging. On the daily, pretty obvious. Decent volume, right? We don't have that crazy volume drop off. But this is Bitget, so you can't really rely on the volume. But anyway, Moby, to answer your question, Juno, if you want exposure to Cosmos, is a decent option. I definitely think it will increase in value over $5 in the future. Mango Juice, thoughts on Ali, please? Never heard of this one before. Metaverse NFT project. Okay. Thoughts on Ali? I have no thoughts on this project. It looks new. I don't know anything about it. It's a low market cap coin, so that's cool. It has potential to do well. Circulating supply, super low compared to the total supply. Down 94% from its high. I can't speak on this Mango Juice because I don't know anything about it, but it looks interesting. Josh was saying he invested $1,700 into Luna Classic. Good for you, Josh. Good for you, Joshua. I respect it. I do indeed respect it. All right. Now, let's talk about some other interesting stuff. So, we'll get into the altcoins and all my trades in a little bit, what I'm looking for in the week. I do want to cover NFTs right now because NFTs are back. NFTs are super, super back, especially all the Terra NFTs that we thought were gone. They're all back now. Hellcats are back. Hellhounds are back. Derby Stars is back. Levana is back. It's all back, all right? So for everybody who was in Terra NFTs with me a few months ago, right, if you were holding on to them, I lost a few. I lost all my wrecked wolves. I lost my super rare Hellhound because I had them listed on the marketplace when Terra collapsed and people bought them for pennies on the dollar. So my mistake. They're all gone now. Thousands of dollars of NFTs, poof, gone with the wind. It happens though, right? That's life. But these are back. Now, these are on Polygon. This is One Planet. The same Terra NFT marketplace migrated over to One Planet now. All right, so if you haven't migrated your NFTs over, go to the One Planet Discord and get all your NFTs back. I mean, Hellcat's floor right now is around 600 bucks. All right, and this is probably going to go back up to $2,000 to $4,000 where it was in the past. I called Hellcats on the mint. Right, we minted these in Crypto Empire. They went up to $4,000 from a $100 mint. So we're about to start getting back into NFTs inside of Crypto Empire. And one thing that I am paying attention to right now, if we go to the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group, and the NFT section is HBAR NFTs. We're getting into them. We actually just minted a few, myself and some other members. Now, if you want to get into HBAR NFTs, you're going to need their wallet. I'll make a video about this, but look, HBAR is going to be one of the top networks out there, one of the top blockchain networks with the hash graph. It's set to explode, one of my top bear market picks. And the NFTs are in their infancy. HBAR NFTs are like Terra NFTs when I first got into them. Right? I got into Terra NFTs 1 month after they started because of an in-house Crypto Empire member, right? One of my team members, T-Cell here. Right, super good with NFTs. He's our guy with that. Because of him, we got into NFTs super early, and we made tens of thousands of dollars with Terra NFTs. They collapsed, right? Took profit on a few of them, but they collapsed. Now they're all back, and they're all going to get their value back. We're about to do the same now with HBAR NFTs, all right? So get yourself a Hashpack wallet and get ready, all right? Because we're about to take over the HBAR NFT marketplace. There is a mint happening right now called the HBAR Shadies. I minted one literally right before the stream. As you can see, I minted this one right here. And we have some other members minting them as well now as well. All right, so HBAR NFTs, get ready, folks. We're getting back into the NFTs. I'm not touching ETH. I'm not touching Solana. Not interested in those NFTs at all. Too mainstream. Too much nonsense happening on those chains for me. Not worth it. I'm going after the new stuff. HBAR NFTs are brand new right now, and we're about to take it over just like we did with Terra NFTs. All the results are on my YouTube channel with how we crushed the Terra NFT scene, how basically everything that I called went up a lot in value from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars. We all made money with them. So if you want to find out what we're doing, you're going to have to get into the Discord, all right? Get all the updates of what we're doing with our NFTs. Don't miss out because we will crush it. And I think HBAR NFTs have the potential to be the next big thing. HBAR, it's not going anywhere. It's gonna be so big. So check it out. Get into it. We got the Silva Dollar with us saying, yo, bro, we just launched IBTC and USDC farm on BeamSwap. Triple rewards, 500% APR. We also launched Rare Sama's NFT marketplace. Sick. Check out BeamSwap. So a lot of people talking about Rare Sama and their new NFT marketplace. That's all on Glimmer, of course, in the Polkadot ecosystem. And BeamSwap is a decentralized exchange. It's the main decentralized exchange. And if you wanted to go ahead and get yourself the new token that everybody's talking about, you can come on over to BeamSwap and let's see if we can find it. Here it is. All right, so we can go ahead and buy some of this right now if we wanted to. And this chart looks like you guys literally just listed it, Silvadala, huh? But good to know. I appreciate you popping in here and letting us know about this. This is all the hype right now, this coin. And if you guys don't know what it is, if we go to Donnie Big Bags, Donnie, a main builder in the Polkadot ecosystem. And yeah, this is Rare Sama. Talking about NFTs while we're on the subject. go to the marketplace over here. I want to switch to Moon River. Let's go to Moonbeam. All right, we're on Moonbeam. I don't know, but I'm so used to the one planet UI. I don't know about this. A lot going on here as well. Totally different UI than what I'm used to. Where's Rare Sama? We're doing all this on the fly, by the way, guys. But if you're interested in Polkadot NFTs and Glimmer NFTs, you got to pay attention to what Donnie Big Bags is building. So this is Rare Sama, and I believe that this new coin is the token for Rare Sama. So I need to look into exactly how it works, but it might be something like looks rare, where if you stake it, you get all royalties or fees to the marketplace split up. Let's see, Silvadal is saying Rare Sama Gromlins broke Moonbeam this week. 1 million volume in 12 hours, a beam swap. Joshua is saying I should get on Crypto RS's show. Yeah, that would be cool. I got my own thing going here, but if he wants to come on my show or I go on his, I'm definitely open for collaboration. No doubt about that. All right, we got the Polkadot bulls in here talking about the Rare Sama and Exo Sama stuff. Yeah, I'm not too involved with the ecosystem, but should definitely get more involved. But yeah, pay attention, guys. You're going to be hearing a lot about this coin here in the future. I do believe so. Check it out, BeamSwap, beamswap.io. I'll leave the link for you guys in the live chat. Now let's get into charts. Enough about NFTs. Kind of got a little bit carried away there, but that's okay. So we went over Bitcoin, went over Ethereum. I think we're in a short squeeze. I think we're going to pump up higher out of this. Bitcoin setting up for a continuation push. Most altcoins also all in bullish continuation patterns. Bitcoin with the ascending pennant right at resistance. ETH trying to get through resistance as well. As we can see, went ahead and flipped the line. Now not closing below the line, and this needs to hold as support. If this loses support, it's obviously coming back down. But as long as this can hold support, we'll be good to push up. And that means altcoins are going to go on a frenzy. We went over Atom already. Let's take a look at it one more time, though, and just go over everything that I'm looking at. So Atom, bull flag. How would you play it? Well, you don't want to be too loose with it, right? You don't want to be too risk on. So I would look to put a stop just below the lowest part of the flag. You could easily get wicked out, though, is the thing. It's a Sunday right now. Sundays will have those scam pumps. All right, so Atom, stop below the lowest, and then target, really this is going to $20, $21. So really good risk reward. But even if this dips, if we get a Sunday night dip, which is possible, I'm not entering into these trades just yet because we could get a Sunday night dip. But if we get a dip, I'm looking to buy the dip. But anyway, that's Atom set up right there for you. Cardano ADA, Cardano also, look at this. It is in a, let's get rid of this. So real quick on the macro, Cardano been in this 3-month or 4-month consolidation here at the bottom, right? Huge basing pattern, 4 months now. So let's get rid of this gray box. So Cardano on the lower time frame. Again, what is it doing? Nice flagpole, nice initial move up. Now we're flagging. All right, so we expect to push up again. And our measure move price target on this breakout, if we take the whole distance of the pole, is going to take us right to around 58 cents in the start of a major level. How do I know it's the start of a major level? Because my green box starts here. All right, this is the proximal line of the zone. So Cardano, there's your trade on ADA. Again, I teach you how to find these and set up the stops, the targets, the entries, all in my course, in the Premium Elite Trading course. Check it out. You will not regret it. I just had a few students purchase this 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I will go ahead and post the reviews that they sent me on Discord. But I've been getting super good feedback on the Premium Elite Trading course since I published it. I published this in late February of this year. But, even still, my newer students are loving everything inside of it because it works. It works very well. That's ADA, though, bull flagging. We also have, where is Aave? Aave, another one. Aave loves to rip. Aave absolutely loves to go for rips. Now Aave, as we can see, it's at a pretty big level. If it can flip this level, right, we have a high here, highs over here. These lows, these highs, previous resistance. So we can go ahead and outline this in a box like so. So Aave now in this zone, and is also just chopping around, going sideways in consolidation. If we see a nice volume pick up and burst through, Aave will go ahead and push up higher, just like everything else here. Okay, and again, if we take a little flagpole and measure the move for Aave, we will be going, if we do get these breakouts, we will be going to around $105 here. And again, let's look to the left. 105 literally lines up perfectly with this resistance level. Right, notice right here. Perfect lineup, all right? So everything kind of makes sense when you know what to look for. So we're looking for this breakout. And obviously we could get rejected because we're at resistance. But if we want to play the breakout, we got to put some skin in the game. We got to take some risk and risk some money. But yeah, Aave could potentially drop down, but I'm looking for the breakout higher. Another one is, so we went over Atom, we went over Aave, we went over ADA. Let's go over AVAX, another A coin. AVAX again, another one. What's it doing? It is flagging right under resistance again, all right? Look, AVAX can go on a crazy run here. I've been watching this all the past 3-4 weeks. I've been watching AVAX price action very closely, and all these charts, like I said, the next 1 to 2 months, 4 to 8 weeks, we could be set up here for a little bit of a mini altcoin season. All these are going to explode if that happens, all right? So look at this flag at resistance again. Something like that. First major supply level right here at 22 to 23 bucks. Then after that, it's clear skies to 25 and possibly even 30, right? So even if we just get to that first one, we're looking at 10% to 15%. To the second one, we have 25% to 30, 40%, all right? So a lot of gains here on the table. And if you're using leverage, right, if you catch a 5% move and you're 20x, that's 100% on the trade, right? You don't need to go for the full 20, 25% swing if you don't want to. As a trader, you make that decision on how you want to trade. If you only want to go for 5% moves, you can lever up. And not financial advice, don't use leverage if you don't know what you're doing. But I mean, listen, when the market's bullish, that's the time to capitalize. You don't let these opportunities go to waste. You milk it for every dollar that you can. All right, so you know what we'll be doing inside of the premium Discord group. So AVAX looking good for continuation here. It is bull flagging. And we might as well stay on the regiment of using the flagpoles. If we use a flagpole here on AVAX, it would take us, lines up literally perfectly with the supply line that I just dropped on the chart right here at 23 bucks. Again, no coincidences if you know what you're doing here. So that's 4 right there. Chili's is strong, right? Chili's bounced hard. Like this chart looked horrible. Chili's looked horrible here when it broke this trend line. Broke the trend line, back tested, dropped right to support. But the market was in an interesting spot, right? This was when Bitcoin sold off to 18,500 down here. Everybody thought things were going to drop lower, but look at this support level. Support held, now pushed up right to the trend line to a T, getting rejected. But as long as it does actually hold and make a higher low, this thing can continue to charge up. Chili's a very solid altcoin, has been for a long time. Of course, here at Crypto Empire, we called it in 2021 before it went parabolic. And we have continued to watch it, trade it since then. since it made us that 30x in USD and around 10x in BTC in early 2021. But yeah, interesting here on CHZ. This support held right back up to the trend line, getting rejected. So I wouldn't touch this just yet. Could be a buyer down here at support at around 19-20 cents on CHZ. All right, if I was going to buy it at all, I would look at this support level at around 20 cents, just below 20 cents. If it comes, I don't think it will come back down to 18, right? Because 18 was when we had the crazy sell-off when Bitcoin went to 18,500. So in CHZ, look at around 1.99 for an entry. CRV, I outlined this CRV trade in my last YouTube video here. Right here. As you can see, not here, where are we looking? CRV right here. So yeah, we were at the top of the range at the time of the recording here. I'll let everybody know about this trade. And as you can see, we did get a breakout yesterday. We got this nice big bullish engulfing candle. But the thing with the weekend pumps is they don't like to hold. The weekend pumps are not very reliable. We saw this with Waves, right? Waves had that pump that we traded. We did cash out on that one. A lot of the position, but you know, these weekend pumps, they typically don't have a lot of follow through. Notice how CRV broke out of the flag exactly how I outlined here in this video just around 2 days ago now. But CRV broke the flag. Now it's totally selling back off, and the volume, it's not really what I would look for, right? It's kind of higher volume than what I would like. For a consolidation of another flag, but this is still looking good. Basically what this was, like if we look at this range, see this is marking the range here. So if we look at what this pump was yesterday night, this was just totally to throw traders off, to stop out the shorts and trigger the breakout longs. But anyway, if you were, you know, in from down here at 120, you're still in a slight profit right now. But again, this is another one where it's at the top of a range, and it is definitely set up to continue higher here. And CRV crushing Bitcoin, right? CRV on the BTC chart from the lows. CRV, I showed this in my video the other day, but you know, it's from the exact wick low. CRV is up 108%. But from the bulk of the trading volume, it's up around 75% in terms of Bitcoin. Super, super strong altcoin here. Again, if we get this altcoin, mini altcoin season, CRV is going to be a showstopper. It's going to be a stunner, and it's going to make its way back up to 190 up here. And that is a gain of 58%. All right, so CRV, another trade added to your watch list. We need to have all these on our watch list getting ready. All right, and we also have DOT. Gave this one in the Discord. If we go to the 4 hour, we took the entry down here at this trendline breakout. This one just here on DOT, right? We saw price pinching, we saw the breakout retest, so we went ahead and got in around 745. Now again, we got the breakout. Now we're flagging in consolidation. This looks better than CRV, where we had that nice volume spike. Now we have an obvious drop off in volume like so. So now we want to see price consolidate, and on the breakout higher, huge buying volume come in. But DOT, another one, all these charts looking very similar. DOT using, notice how it's using this trend line previous resistance as current support. Very good sign there, right? Support resistance flip, obvious. In a consolidation pattern. DOT, another one primed up to continue higher. Of course, Discord traders are already in this one, but if you're not in this and you're looking at how to trade it, basically, it's higher risk, you know, because you're buying it a little higher up, but hey, you got to do it. You're only risking around 2.5% if you put your stop at 755, and that's below the lowest low of the current consolidation. So that would be invalidated if price went ahead and broke this lowest low of the consolidation. But that's DOT. And again, this thing can run all the way up to $10 plus here. If we do get this mini altcoin season that I think can very well happen. EGLD, another one. EGLD, I took this trade. and flagging perfectly again. All right, perfect looking flag here. I took the entry down here at 51.50 because I noticed it was a big previous support level and then was resistance. What happens when price tests resistance like 4 times if we go to the 1 hour chart? Notice all these taps on the door here. Tap, 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 tap. What's going to happen eventually? Eventually it's going to break out to the upside. All right, so what do? You go long when price is still under resistance. All right, so that's another trade right there that I'm currently in, and I'm already up over 100% because I was levered up in it. I am levered up in it. But EGLD added to the watch list, folks. Another one, right? Another one set to rip up higher this week. If we do get this push, if we do get the push, I will be alerting everybody in my Discord when I'm going to be entering into more trades. Another one that I took is KNC Kyber Network, crushing it for me. Right here, KNC. As you can see in the Discord, went ahead and called this one. What day was this? This was Thursday. Thursday night, took our entry around 177. And from that point, we're up around 10%. We're up 12%. Right, so 12% there in a few days' time. Very good. All right, this is what we do. This is what we do. And what's it doing? All the alts look very similar with each other right now. All right, but don't trust anything on a Sunday. We want to wait for Sunday to conclude and get into the price action of the week to really make informed decisions, because we love to see the scam pumps on the Sundays. But KNC Kyber Network looking good for a rip continuation higher. In the Discord, we're already in from 177. But we're looking, and by the way, scalp target was around $2 here, so we're already taking profit, and stop has moved up to break even. But yeah, this is in consolidation. It is coiling up for a breakout move in either direction soon. Another one, Matic. Depending on how the ETH Merge goes, like let's talk about the ETH Merge for a second. With the ETH Merge, there's a chance it doesn't go well. If it doesn't go well, everything's going to sell off. Everything's going to crash horribly, right? That's going to be really bad. I would say there's a pretty small percent chance that it doesn't go well and something bad happens. If it does go well, we could see, things just rally off of the hopium, and everybody thinks it's going to be a sell the news, so the market makers might throw a curveball, like I said, and pump it. Now, keep in mind, with the merge, it doesn't really fix any issues with Ethereum, besides change it from proof of work to proof of stake. The fees will not get fixed. If we have high congestion on the Ethereum blockchain again, the fees will not get fixed. The time of the network, nothing really gets fixed with the merge. It's not that great of an update. It doesn't really do anything too crazy. The big thing is it makes ETH deflationary, but everybody already knows that. So we could potentially see a very short-lived pump after. But once people realize that the merge doesn't actually do anything, especially here in the very short term, then we could see the sell-off. But we want to ride high off of the morale and the emotions that are happening with the Ethereum merge. So exciting. We go to this When Merge website here. Like I said, the merge doesn't fix anything. Doesn't fix gas fees. Doesn't fix transaction times. But we can see here, this countdown, the difficulty bomb is in 2 days and 6 hours. And then the main net will be happening in 3 days and 7 hours, right? So that is the 14th, I believe, of September. So this is happening very soon. But with all these alts, Matic as a layer 2 for Ethereum, right, has a lot of interest because of that. Because it's a layer 2 on ETH, it does have a lot of interest. Now, Matic on the daily was in this tight range. As you can see, held support down here at around 75 cents. The nice psychological round number down here at 75 did hold. We broke out of the top of the range, came right back to mid-range. Now we're bouncing. We do have our big resistance level at 94 cents on Matic. Just below that $1 level. And if we zoom this out, below $1, there's really nothing till 115 to 125. So the current price, obviously price will need to clear all of this supply from 94 to 103. But if it can actually clear that, it's clear skies till 115. And that's 30% away, 28, 29% away. Another really good gain right there. Really good potential. And Matic has that narrative that it's an Ethereum layer 2. And if the ETH merge goes bad, then people are going to look for, alternatives. And Matic is the first one that pops up. So I haven't traded Matic in some time. I've been focusing on other altcoins. But I know it has interest. I know it's a top blue chip at this point. So I'm looking for it. I'm looking at it. And again, what do we have, guys? Like, pay attention to volume, please. Look at the volume on this. Super big buying volume. Clearly shows bulls are in control on the run up. Right? This is like a daily flag in a way. This is a daily massive consolidation. Realistically, this consolidation has been happening since the 19th of July. And this has been going on for almost 2 months, 54 days. It's been going sideways. And notice this. This is important. Big volume, big increased volume on the way up. Okay? Literally, if I drop a vertical line on this last green volume bar, it's on that last initial pump into the range that we're currently in. Since then, volume has been steady declining. Okay, when we see volume steady declining like that, we know that it's going to pick up again very soon. After periods of low volatility, come periods of high volatility. After periods of high volatility, come periods of low volatility, and the cycle repeats. Right now, we're in one of those cycles of low volatility, low volume. This is going to most likely rip up, and we're going to see the volume come in. All right, and you want to be in before that volume. All right, so that means you need to take a risk with the potential to lose your money. Are you scared to lose your money? Well, then you need to fix your trading psychology. That means it's all messed up. How do you fix your trading psychology? Well, guess what? I teach you exactly how to fix your trading psychology in my course. Right? If you're scared to put some skin in the game, you need to fix your trading psychology. Get the course. I teach you exactly how to manage your emotions as a trader. But again, right? Huge volume decline here. Obvious breakout setup. Let's go ahead and adjust this. Like so. A little bit better. Kind of hard to read on this chart with so much going on. But also the fact that Matic broke this trend line going back to the all-time high at 292, right? Price broke out above the trend line. Another bullish thing going for it. So we have volume as the leading indicator showing the bulls are in control, daily consolidation with the volume drop off, and we broke a major trend line here going back to the all-time high 8 months ago, 9 months ago now. It's lining up to look like it's going to rip, right? You want to buy the dip and sell the rip. Right now it hasn't ripped yet. Volume has not come in. You're in before the volume. You're in before the FOMO. I'll be looking to trade Matic. I don't know about you. Let's continue on. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Bear with me 1 second. Damn, we've been going for an hour and 13 minutes. All right, let's keep going. I still have more to talk about. Quant breakout here. I've been talking about this one in the Discord. I didn't trade it, but pretty much price was at this support level at $92. And it was only going to go one of two ways. It was going to go up or down from support. As you can see, I had the hypothetical scenarios. And what happened was, you guys remember when Bitcoin was going sideways and not doing anything for 10 days? And then price broke down. We had the bear trap, right? Bitcoin went to 18,500. Quant broke support, bear trap. If we look where it broke to, look right here, right? Look where these candle bodies opened and closed. Always, 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 if you're brand new here, if you don't know how to trade yet, quick pro tip for you. whenever you see candle bodies open and close at the same exact level like we have right here on Quant at $87.30, you're going to want to drop a line there. You will want to drop a line there. It always comes back into play. And you can see here on Quant, it did come exactly right back into play here at 87 with that bear trap. It's been off to the races since then. And yeah, this thing could make a push to 150. Quant super bullish on it. Super bullish on QNT. Super limited supply. Only 13 million coins in circulation. 14 million total. And yeah. Check it out. It's going to be a good one. Just same category as H-bar. But Quant breaking out here. I'm not trading this. Too late for me to enter. I'm not going to chase after something that's up 23% from the lows. If we get a pullback, I'm interested. But right now as it stands, not necessarily interested in it. Solana, haven't really been watching Sol. Looks like I haven't actually. I don't remember drawing this flag on the chart. But Solana, just like AVAX, just like Atom, just like Elrond, just like all the major layer ones, they are all bull flagging. So if we take a measured move price target on Solana, let's see. It's going to be too much, I think. We'll see. $40. Right to supply. Yeah, that's literally spot on again. Right? Look where that measured move would take us. Spot on with this level. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. Not my first time. So yeah, Sol, breakout continuation pattern in play right now. Theta, another one. I know we have a lot of members in the Discord interested in Theta right now, as they should be. Look at the chart. Looks super good. Another one right at resistance here. Let's go ahead and drop a yellow box to show you that resistance, like so. Okay, look at all the taps at resistance. A lot of times. Over here, over here, over here. Now what do we have? What do we have, guys? Everybody should know this, especially if you watch my channel. We have higher lows. Ascending accumulation right into this horizontal resistance level. What do we expect to happen? Probability-wise, this is going to break out to the upside. This is Theta. All right, your levels are here. You got 126, 136, 147, 160 as your targets. So if we take that target by target, we're looking at 7% to 15% to 25% to possibly 35%. I think it can happen. Setting up for it. Looks good. Good looking chart. Uniswap broke out, but then it false broke out. Been watching Uni as well. Uni, a bit of a ghost chain nowadays. Just running through these charts, guys. I want you to see everything that I'm looking at here at Crypto Empire, where we dominate the market. Look, I go over all this stuff in my Discord, but once a week I'm on here live on YouTube, and this is where I really want to, let everybody know what goes on. So I'm happy to go through all the altcoin charts and chart them all for you and let you guys know what to look out for in terms of trading opportunities. If you do like what I'm doing right now, make sure you let me know by hitting that like button down below. And if you're brand new here and not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below as well so that you don't miss any future videos. And ding that notification bell. A new saying I heard, a new phrase, Will Smith that notification bell, slap it up, slap that subscribe button, Will Smith it up if you guys like the content here. So Uniswap, pretty similar to a lot of the other alts we're looking at, but it's looking pretty weak as it stands. So we had the breakout, but it was a false breakout. It happened on a Saturday again, guys. That's why I always say the weekends are not reliable for trading. If you're going to trade on the weekend, you got to sell the rip right away. Do not trust the pumps on the weekend. They almost always just completely retrace and come back to exactly where they started. Almost always. All right, so if you're trading on the weekend, you got to take your profits quick. And that's really just how it's been in crypto the past few months anyway. If you don't take your profits quick, the market will take them right back and you'll be left with nothing. All right, so definitely know how to manage the trade. But Uni looking pretty good. Why do I say it's looking pretty good? Well, look at the chart. Look at this line I have at $6.75. Obvious, just so obvious. If you don't see this, you might need glasses. All these taps at 675, trying to get above it now, trying to get above it again. If we get this push higher, Uni's going to explode. First level in terms of take profits, right here. 725 from current price. That's 10%, 11% all day. Take that all day. But yeah, selling off right now, breaking down. We'll see if support holds. Probably will. I feel like it will. Support at 643. Below that, 625 on Uni. Let's check up with this live chat. Joshua saying Doge Elon Mars. Elon pumped a little rabbit bill. Just need Doge Elon Mars to be 1 cent. Joshua saying, I'm glad you're not greedy like Crypto Lifer, in my opinion. I'm not sure what you mean. Crypto Lifer, very solid dude, right? I like Crypto Lifer. I know him personally. Solid dude. I would never say anything bad about Crypto Lifer. But yeah, if you want to think that, I'm not going to try to change your opinion, right? But I appreciate that your kind words about me, Joshua. X Shadow Media saying, what do you think of the price action of Dero on the daily? Let's check it out right now. Dero on the daily. Well, it went parabolic. That's good. So what do I think? Well, we have the volume spike. That's good. That's a good sign right there. Pretty obvious looking breakout, right? Long consolidation. Volume pretty dried up during it. Now it just broke out. So what we want to see now, like this is what happens. These pumps happen when these pumps like this, they happen when Bitcoin dominance is low, like it is now, right? Looks like this wants to continue, but it's going to stay down low here probably for 1 to 2 months. But anyway, with Dero, we see these pumps start to take place when dominance is this low. That's what happens. Altcoins pop off. So now what we want to see is basically, it's happening already. It's already doing it. This looks like it's going to go higher, right? This is what I did on Luna and what I did on Waves this weekend and how I crushed it. Right, made a ton of money on those trades. I saw the initial pump. This is the initial pump on Dero. It's not the prettiest looking pump, right, with this long wick, but it's still a pump. But then we have the consolidation afterwards, like this, okay? And we also have the very obvious volume decline. So now as a trader, what do? Well, it's a little bit risky if you put this stop, and you can't really trade this on. You can trade at spot if you want to trade this. But it's a little bit risky. You would put your stop beneath this wick right here. Okay? And towards the top of the pattern, there's going to be a lot of scalpers taking profit, especially at this top wick. But even just the top of the pattern here, if it plays out, it's a 4.5 to 1. This is a day trade, obviously. But I'm looking at this demand zone down here. I don't like how ugly this pump looks. This is such a low liquidity coin. There's a zone down here at 413. If it comes down to, this is a buy zone. So let's go ahead and outline this. This is a buy zone down here. So that's your daily plan, right? This is just a bull flag continuation pattern. The volume drop off lets you know that volume is going to come back in, and you want to basically buy before the volume comes back in and sell the rip. Now, if you zoom this back out to a daily, on the daily, as we can see, this is just the first initial pump, right? Typically, we see more than one pump, right? This is just the initial. So on the daily, if we look where price could potentially come to, the levels, we have one at 586. Right, you can call it 525 to 585. We also have one at 750. So from current price to here, we're at 33% to 72%. And then all the way up here, I would take it to around these wicks. All the way up here to around 109 to 125%. So yeah, Dero coming back from the dead. Volume's coming back. If we get this mini altcoin season for 1 to 2 months, look out for 585 and 753, then possibly $11, $10 as your price targets if you're holding Dero and you want to offload some if you bought it at the bottom here. Frankie Legend saying, what's your thoughts on Kadena? I like Kadena a lot. I like KDA, solid layer 1. Can't speak bad about KDA at all. If we look at this chart on the daily, not a lot of activity compared to some others, some other altcoins. Trying to get above this trend line, but failing. We had a false breakout. But I don't usually trade Kadena, right? I would only be interested in just buying this and accumulating it, KDA. But I like Kadena. Rigoberto saying VRA back to 1 cent. Let's check out Ferocity VRA. Oh, it's not. I looked at this morning, Rigoberto. I thought you were. Yeah, that didn't make sense to me, but now it makes sense, right? So yes, we want VRA to go back to 1 cent. Right now, trading for 0.004 cents, almost half of a penny. And the all-time high of VRA is 8 cents, 8.7 cents. Okay, so this is a pretty easy play, right? If you want to take the risk and buy it down here, I think it will come back. And you're looking at minimum 10 to 20x, easy. Same thing with Telcoin like VRA, right? Telcoin in the gutter, in the absolute gutter down here at 0.0015 cents. This is probably the easiest like 20x you'll ever come across in crypto. 30x, easy as 50x you'll come across Telcoin. Check it out for yourself. I'm gonna make a video about it. I got to make it while price is still down here this low, and I have some of this from previously, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy a ton of it also down here. Like, look at this weekly consolidation. This is a weekly price chart, guys. Look at this daily. Look at this basing pattern. This is what we want in the bear market. We want these long basing patterns, because after the long basing patterns, all the non-believers sell off, and then it's only left with the people that believe in the project, and those are the people that actually make the money in crypto. The people that are in it for the short term get burnt and they don't make any money. But Telcoin, just like ADA, 4 months in consolidation here, probably one of the easier 50x's. Another easy 10x play, RSR reserve rights. Same thing, in this range for 120 days. Right, if we look at this, 134 days on reserve rights. If we look at where it's been, all-time high, 11 cents up here, almost 12 cents. Just such an easy play, right? So VRA, TEL, RSR, they've all seen previous cycles, but they never really got going to their full extent, right? RSR was super hyped up. We all thought it was going to go to 25, 50, maybe even $1. And it never did that. It peaked out at 12. A lot of really good stuff coming out of RSR down here in the gutter. Easy play here. I just bought a ton of this one spot this past week. Right, big order, big order. And, we'll be sipping champagne in Mykonos next year when it goes off. Another one, let's keep on looking. Lisa asking about Everdome. So Everdome is a problem. If we go back to Capo's tweet earlier, a lot of problems with this one in terms of supply. This one's coming back down really bad. I think it could come back because they're actually building a real metaverse. But yeah, down super bad here. On Dome, slow bleed off, right? We want to basically look for, like, this has just been selling off. We need this to base before we want to make a move on Everdome now, right? It's probably not gonna be a V-shaped recovery. Seriously doubt it. We want this to base before we touch it. So leave this one for now. Don't worry about it for now. Too early to touch that. Let's see, Lucas saying dump guys. Gains, are you bullish, mate, on Elon? No, not necessarily. My meme coin play is Terra Luna Classic and USTC right now. Those are the only meme coins I would consider buying. Not Elon or Doge Elon or anything like that. Al, what are your favorite stable coins to use? I like BUSD and Tether USDT. I have a ton of USDC because it's apparently the safest, but with BlackRock and blacklisting addresses, I don't really love it that much. So yeah, BUSD, USTC, or USDT is what I like for stable coins. And we have Riley saying, Connor, what do you think about PYR? I think we are getting a push up soon. Yeah, PYR Vulcan Forged. I like it a lot. And it's definitely coming back from the dead. PYR. Long basing here. What we want to see. Another one basing for 4 months. Perfect. It's absolutely what we want to see. Notice how when we looked at Everdome, it was just a gradual cliff bleed off. With PYR, we're basing. We're oscillating down here. That's what we want. Having a strong daily candle today so far. There was just a car accident like right outside my my studio. I heard that. Crazy. That sounded like a loud bang. Hope everybody's okay out there. Anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about. Yes, this is looking good for a push up higher, just like reserve rights, just like Telcoin, just like Cardano. It's in this long basing pattern, and you expect it to make a run out of this basing pattern here. Okay, so I like PYR. Lisa, always happy to help, Lisa. And Secret. Let's check out the Secret chart. Another one that looks super good because it's oscillating. It's not like Secret's a very solid project. Like this is something I'm very bullish on, especially in the Cosmos ecosystem. Sideways for 3 months down here at the bottom. Upper resistance trend line here. Some people like to use Fibonacci channels. I just draw trend lines, and it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, Secret, it's low. It's super low. The all-time high of this is like much higher than it is now. Secret all-time high is $10, down 88%. Super solid project here. Really like Secret. Also really like EVMOS. Guys, if you're not staking any of this, I need to make a video about it. I've been greedy, holding it all to myself. Just staking all the EV most I can, taking all the rewards. But yeah, you can stake this and get 268% APY. And number 65 in market cap. So you can stake an asset that's going to go up in value. Get on it. Anyway, back to the Secret chart. It's in a range. Low is 86 cents. So maybe we come revisit that a few months down the line, right? There's the potential that, there's a potential for Bitcoin to really shock some people. We saw it in 2019 when price went from that low of 3,200 to like 13K and then back down to 3,800. Don't think that Bitcoin can't come back up to 31 over here, right? Look at this level on the chart. Don't think that Bitcoin can't shock some people, come up here over the next 2 to 3 months before making that new low that everybody expects. It can definitely happen. And back to Secret. What I was saying about that is basically you can buy it now. It's a very good price to buy it now for the long term. But if you want to take the risk and wait for down here below $1 again, there's a chance we do get that again. I think it's pretty likely. But Secret, when it breaks out of this range, it can run all the way here to first 265 and then for $4, 4.16 on secret. McNaz96, good to see you, McNaz, in the live chat. Appreciate you being here, my friend. McNaz saying, hey, Connor, what do you think of Hex and the upcoming Pulse chain? So I talked about this in the beginning of the stream. I wouldn't touch Hex, not because I think Richard Hart's going to do anything. I think Richard Hart will never do anything to harm Hex. But the early adopters of Hex who have been staking for years that are ready to offload, millions of dollars worth of tokens that are locked up in a stake right now, that's what you need to worry about. So I would not buy Hex, but I am interested in Pulse Chain because it's new, it's shiny, and it's his new product. So Pulse Chain over Hex. If you haven't been in Hex, I would not go into it now because it's too the early buyers have way too much of it and they will dump on you. Alice saying, BeamSwap just tweeted about my video. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Hi, Connor. How about HNT? Are you liking it? I like Helium. I like HNT. Right, it's a solid coin. And bouncing. If we go to a daily chart, past few days have been good. After one of these nice, this is forming a nice V now. But yeah, HNT is good. I like it. We're going to have resistance over here at $6, $6.50 to $6.80. But this had its own blockchain, then it went to Solana. All right, it's like a mobile network, internet. Big potential here on HNT. I'm not trading it, but I like it. Moby Sage, this is an epic live stream, 1.5 hours and counting. Thanks, C-Cell. Moby, I appreciate you being here for the whole entire thing, my friend. Randy, do a video on moving NFTs from Luna. That would be nice. I should definitely do that, Randy. I already did it with all my NFTs, but I can still explain the process. Good idea. Very good idea. And Enormium Joshua, what do you think about VGX and DYDX? VGX, don't touch it. Voyager, too manipulated by the market makers. Yeah, I would not be interested in this. Did break this trend line and then retest it. Okay, so that's something. This is why I'm saying that we need to be prepared for 1 to 2 months of an altcoin season. Look at these charts. The writing is on the wall. The writing is literally in front of your face if you open your eyes. This downtrend goes from November, the all-time high in November, right? Multiple tests of the line. Now we break out. Volume coming back into play as well. Breakout, retest. Yeah, this leg is going to rip higher. So I know I just said don't touch it, but if you want to trade this, yeah, this is like looking super good for a trade. And again, what do we have? This is why bull markets are so great. We had that initial pump. Notice the volume. Consolidation. Volume drops off. Next pump. Volume comes back in. That's why you need to know how to read the volume. Now volume is dropping off again, meaning it's going to pump again soon. Most likely. Okay? So VGX looks good for continuation higher. And we could see this go to 150. 130 to 150. And then DYDX, not really that interested. Other perpetual exchanges I'm more interested in, like Levana. But DYDX, right to the 78.6. Right to your 78.6 right here. Now bouncing. So that would make sense that this is a reversal, high or low, like this, right? And yeah, this is the left shoulder over here. So we could have a little bit of, it's not the perfect head and shoulders by any means. It's really not at all. But what we can do as well is we can draw this trend line, which we should definitely do. Connect as many points as possible. We already broke that one, which is encouraging. If we connect the highs only, we're going to be somewhere around here. Setting up. All these alts looking pretty good. And on the shorter term trend line, we have this here. Okay. Trying to break it right now. Off the 78.6, looks pretty good for a continuation. If you wanted to trade this, you easily could, right? I would be looking for longs personally. Risk is too big. 18% risk, no thanks. I wouldn't touch that for a trade. Moby asking about Lavana, if there's any news. I don't believe so. If we go to the Lavana Discord, if you go to announcements. So last call, if you want to migrate your NFTs, you should definitely do that if you own any Lavana NFTs. You need to migrate them over. No news. We should be able to hatch our baby dragon soon. I will be covering that on YouTube with an update. But no real news with Lavana there. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this live stream right now. I appreciate all 40 of you who stuck around until the very end. We have 47 likes as well, so that's pretty good, right? Could be better, but it's pretty good. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you did and you haven't liked the stream already, hit that like button right now. Will Smith that like button. Subscribe to the channel, of course. If you're looking for an exchange to trade on and you want low fees, you want high liquidity, you want a lot of selection to choose from, and zero spot trading fees, sign up to Bitget. Link down in the description below will take you to my sign up page, right? If you use my link, you get up to $4,000 in bonuses. So go ahead and sign up to Bitget if you're looking for a great exchange to trade and buy crypto on. Also, premium elite trading course. It will make you a pro if you put in the work, but everything is in here. Get the course, you get 2 free months of the Discord, or you can just go ahead and join the Discord directly. All information is available on my website. All right, and let me know what you guys think. I'm thinking about making my Discord. I have a free Telegram group right now, but I think I'm going to migrate everything over to Discord. I'm going to have a free section of my Discord that pretty much is the Telegram, and then obviously keep the premium section the way it is, just to have everything in one place. I like Telegram, but yeah, it's just an idea I have right now. If you guys like that idea, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know as well. I appreciate the feedback. Anyway, guys, join the free Telegram group for now if you want to stay up to date with the community and get all of my updates. With that being said, it's time to go ahead and start wrapping up the live stream right now. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all throughout the week. We're back. We are so back here at Crypto Empire. We will be here crushing, dominating the market, doing what we do best, all right? If you ain't with us, you're against us. I'll see all you guys in the upcoming week. Have an amazing rest of your weekend.